Yes, digital transformation is the process of using digital technologies to create, we can create the new system or modify the existing business process, culture, and customer experiences to meet changing business and market requirements. So many companies are using the digital transformation nowadays, not only education. So first we will discuss in general that what is how the companies are using, then we'll see in the education field how it is working. So digital transformation is the adoption of digital technology by a company, and the common goal for its implementation are to improve efficiency, value, or innovation. So why we need digital transformation? Digital transformation helps an organization to keep with emerging customer demands and therefore survive in face of the future. So here we can see like digital transformation represents the intersection of numerous constantly evolving sectors from cloud computing to data analytics to social media. We can see here many components are there: internet, cloud computing, integration, digital product, technology, social media, opportunity, digital services. So most popular types of digital transformation in general. How the companies are using digital transformation. Converting from primarily brick and mortar sales to e-commerce, migrating from on-premise data centers to cloud computing, using data analytics to become more efficient and optimize business processes, and deploying artificial intelligence and machine learning into business analytics. So you can see here there are many ways they are using, they are adapting this digital transformation. Next is digital transformation in education. So digital transformation involves improving the core business process, as we already discussed, of a company to effectively fulfill the customer expectation through data and technology leveraging. But in the educational sector, students, faculty, staff, and graduates can be the target consumer, and both students and professors can benefit from digital transformation in schools and colleges. So although some educational institutions have used technology solutions for the past years, the importance of digital transformation in education environment has now been realized. Sita ma'am is messaging me. Yes, slide. You cannot see the slide. Next slides. Sita ma'am. Okay, just a minute.
Yes, Atika, we are not able to see the slides.
Oh, okay, Kevin. Yes, now ma'am, digital.
Yes, now we can see. Now we can see.
So here, I was talking about the digital transformation in education, that it involves the improving for for companies, like the core business processes of a company to effectively fulfill customer expectation. But in educational sector, like students, faculty, staff, and graduates, all can be the target consumer, and both students and professors can benefit from digital transformation in school and colleges. So what I was discussing, like the importance of digital transformation in education environment has now been realized in most schools and universities during the COVID-19 outbreak. Okay, many schools provided students with remote learning, and although some of them were planning to return to the modern standard and with new technology solution. So for educational organizations, digital adoption help institutions become more competitive. In the wake of the pandemic, people had begun to realize the far-reaching power of education-driven technology. So as the digital world requires educators to find new ways to incorporate and integrate technology into the teaching practices, the schools that manage this best will naturally rise above the others. So many schools and universities, they are using many technologies. Digital transformation to enhance student experience may include enabling students to enter through the mobile applications or web applications, as we are having already Blackboard applications, or they are using Zoom application also, providing a broad range of choices for online learning, using technology to track the progress of students and enforce intervention protocols. Like in Blackboard, we can track the progress for our students, okay? And enabling online class organizations, faculties. Now, what are the trends in education? What are the digital transformation trends in education? So there are 8 most popular trends in education. We will see one by one. Number 1 is improved accessibility and access. Like one of the most inspiring digital transformation trends visible in education is the improved accessibility to schools, lessons, and even higher education, degree programs for students of all ages. Students who may have impairments that hinder their ability to access certain type of information find that technology can go a long way in removing these barriers. For example, I have already conducted the workshop for the some technologies which help the students having the disabilities. Okay, like text-to-speech programs and programs that transcribe dictated content can help to improve the ability of all students to access the information presented through schools. Those students who are having visual or audio challenges as well as the reading disabilities can all benefit from these different type of technologies that allow them to learn and earn degrees. For example, in the last semester, I have conducted a workshop. In that, I have discussed about the text-to-speech software. Okay, many disability software I have discussed about. So those software help them, the students who are having the disabilities. Number 2 is personalized learning approaches. Personalized learning approaches have also been an important component of the digital education evolution. Rather than trying to fit everyone into the same metaphorical box, many schools and programs have begun to realize the value of offering adaptable solutions for students based on their own strengths and weakness. Okay, like personalized learning approaches provide a number of benefits for students and learning institutions. When students are allowed to learn in a way that fits their own learning approaches best, it helps them absorb and retain critical information. Next is virtual reality. So in the world of education, virtual reality can provide students with the chance to experience the material they learn before they actually move into the real world applications. For example, in hospitality industry, students can see firsthand the different potential work environments, feel as though they are in the situation where they need to serve customers, and receive training that gives them hands-on experience without even leaving their classrooms. They are using some softwares like EHR softwares, okay, EMR softwares like that. And number 4 is cloud-based learning opportunities. The cloud offers students and teachers the chance to connect from virtually and anywhere. They can use these type of applications while sitting in a lecture hall in person, from home, or even halfway around the world. Number 5 is incorporating the Internet of Things into the school environment. Internet of Things, in short, we call like IoT. Okay, so the very we are using these days the Blackboard application. it's having the feature of IoT also. Okay, so there are many applications. Many applications are there. If I give some example about IoT, like smart home security systems, smart factory, a blackboard, over blackboard, autonomous farming equipment also. Okay, so which was in this number? Yes, incorporating the Internet of Things into the school environment. So IoT can benefit education campuses by helping schools to improve security and comfort features while controlling costs, like smart devices that allow schools officials to understand traffic patterns they are having, will inform them where lights and security features will have the most value. So there are many applications, many ways IoT the students can use. Next is security across digital devices. So security, as we know, like with the technology quickly becoming such a critical feature in the daily lives of students and teachers, security has become another one of the important or necessary trend in the digital education revolution. Like schools or universities, they are collecting a wealth of information on students, from their personal data to grades. Want to know that this information is protected and secured or what? Okay, so this is another one of the most popular trend, that how the data are secured, which the students we take from students, and okay, so how it is secured, what the technologies, what the softwares are they are using, okay, to make it secure. Number 7 is teaching digital citizenship. So what is this? Like as these digital transformation trends have impacted students in a variety of ways throughout their lives. The students need to know how to interact politely and civilly online. This is similar to students learning how to be professional in an office or hospital settings. So the training has been provided to them, that how to use the technologies and software, okay, how to interact politely with others. So students with this type of training are more prepared to enter the digitally connected professional world. Next is 8, big data. So schools and universities have long collected a wealth of information. What is the big data? Data, we know about the data, like big data means, you know that nowadays we are in the world of the big data, like millions of data, trillions of data per second. Okay, we have. So big data, how to analyze those data. There are different features of softwares. Okay, there are different features in the softwares. They use the big data analytics. Okay, so on the basis of the past data, or whatever we are having or we have collected, we can analyze something, okay, for the future. So big data also, like schools and like if we talk about our Blackboard system, so there are some features like retention, and there are some features are there. Okay, so whatever the data has been collected there, so just they analyze and they prepare a report for that. Okay. Next is digital transformation. So that was all about the trends, digital transformation trends in education, the most popular trends. Okay, there were more, but I just took the most popular 8 trends. And digital transformation framework in education, 5 key components. So well-formulated digital transformation framework for education enhance our ability to continually adapt and innovate in line with digital development. There are 5 key components. What are these? Like number 1, understand what digital transformation for education means. First, we need to understand, okay, why we need digital transformation and what we are going to like digital transformation will mean different things to different organizations. If we talk about in general, so many companies having digital transformation, so they are having their own objective or agenda, okay, that why they are going to use. But if we talk about in education, so it must be clearly understood that digital transformation is not about replacing everything we are doing, but rather complementing it by preparing our students for the future technological development. So next is incorporate digitization as part of organizational strategy. While strong focused leadership is essential, digital transformation cannot be a one-person mission. Okay, so and by incorporating it into our strategy, so we should have some strategy. Inshallah, I will conduct one more workshop later, and I will discuss about the strategy. Okay, for digital transformation. So it into our strategy, we have been able to receive the necessary backing for our ideas and what strategies we are applying there. Next is tailor digital transformation process to specific needs. Like engaging in a digital transformation process can be somewhat for educational leaders. There is a great responsibility to get things right quickly, while implementing of a specific technologies will often require a specialized expertise. Okay, so it needs specialized expertise also to work with. Create agile system to test and adapt. With a clear understanding and stated intention in place, the focus then turns to the specific activities to be completed as part of the digital transformation for education process. What specific activities to be completed? The widespread support and excitement behind digital transformation process, if it is not managed well, then it can risk turning into widespread disappointments. Okay. Next is retain a focus on students at all time. So we should remind ourselves of the end goal for our digital transformation projects, notably providing the best possible experience for our students and the best possible platform for their future access. What technology we will use and how it will give us the result. Okay, so this all we should think about this. Now there are some methodologies, teaching and transformation in teaching and learning methodologies. So digital transformation in the teaching learning process includes, there are many methodologies like online learning video interrogation. Initially, some schools took technologies like Zoom and Google Meet. Later, nowadays, we are using so many technologies, or organizations now can integrate their websites with some resources, with these resources, and we establish a seamless lesson. Like if we talk about our Blackboard, it is a learning management system. So it is also having the video conferencing or video, like where we conduct the lecture. Okay. So some resources, they integrate some resources to their like websites or to their applications. Second is learning from AR and VR. What is AR and VR? Augmented and virtual reality is growing in education extensively. If you can see this picture, here I have put this picture. Like enhanced reality is an immersive environment in the physical world where computerized knowledge improves real world artifacts. Here you can see like virtual reality is a simulation of 3D environment that people can interact using VR glasses and headgears. And this technology makes subjects like mostly it is used in history or geography or biology. Okay, it's come to the life. And for example, here in this picture, in one university, the clinic trained at anatomy and surgery by AR-based 3D human modeling at Case Western Reserve University. Okay, they are using this technology here, AR and VR. Gamification. Educators will help children retain subjects by means of a splendid learning strategy. Gamified learning is very common in education nowadays and is gradually becoming widespread in the vocational training and testing sector. So there are many examples of the gamification. I can tell you one of the example like this Quizlet. Okay, Quizlet. If you use the Quizlet, so and students enjoy as well as they attempt their test and quizzes involves everything. Intellectual exam portals. So there are some exam portals. So also there universities also face challenges in evaluation in grading. So here it is suggested like the students should use the webcams. Okay, so according to this methodology, but in our college, we know that students doesn't open the web camera or video. And next is the learning management platform, like your LMS, LMS system. So the good and appropriate LMS system should be used. And they are using already this learning management, this Blackboard system. So these are some teaching and learning methodologies. Next is advantages of digital transformation in education, like tracking of the student results, improved tracking of the student results, like in recording the information in the work of students. Technology can play an important role that lets teacher and parents track their developments. Okay, for example, like whatever their work, manuals, assignments, or whatever, we have all the copies in our system, and we can track their results also. They are submitted assignments, submitted quiz, and everything. Improved results with data analytics. Improved results with data analytics. Data analytics features, some data analytics features are used to improve result. Improve result means what? Like we cannot, like for example, presently whatever the students we are having, they their data we are having, okay, in the system. So we have some algorithms, we have some features in the system which have been applied to the data and then analyze those data. And for the future, for the next semester, or just it has been used, okay, like how to improve the results for the future students. Cooperative learning. Cooperative learning is what? Like collaboration is forced by digital learning. Teacher can build and handle groups through learning platforms, okay? Like you can make the groups and co-author papers and presentations are made easier by collaborative creative environments like that, like Google Documents, or some applications are there like Twidla and Edmodo. So such interactive instruments are already used in organizations, and here we are using some group discussions and assignments, okay, in our Blackboard system. And next is enhanced synergies between parents and teachers, like we can be relaxed regarding the safety of our students, because anytime if anything missing, then we can find in the software, okay, and we can track their progress. Even the parents also can track their progress in some softwares or applications. So it is all about that. And time saving. Digitization is a great saver in the world today where time is money. So digital training is a rescue for the students from even the farthest part of the country. In the scenario means students, they can take their lectures and everything, quizzes, okay, even at home they are. Now there are some challenges of the digital transformation in education. So here, number one, reticence to change. Like the people prefer to get acquainted with what they do and reject to move out of their comfort zone, to lead to slow growth and development. So, and many in the education fear failure and are hesitant to learn new skills, processes. So it is one of the challenge in digital transformation. Inferior knowledge or skills. So here what, like an adequate level of trust, expertise, and skill is important, okay, for driving innovation in the organization. So it is also one of the challenge. Data silos, like in this digitally rich age, as I already discussed about the big data, that we are having the rich data. So numerous measurements provide insights into future learners' internal efficiencies. So the problem is that what like the data are smooth. Sometimes our data are not correct. Sometimes the data are inaccurate, unreliable. So particularly in the education sector. So if the data is not correct or it is inaccurate, so how the analysis will be okay improved. So this is the main problem. So we should have the correct or accurate data or reliable data, okay, for the good analysis. Next is system-based compatibility. Like a major problem with digital transformation in education is it is not compliant with the modern digital technologies to advance them. This incompatibility means that a current integration system must be upgraded, customized, or replaced, which requires time and resources. Okay, so these are the main challenges of the digital transformations in education. So this was all about the digital basics of the digital transformation for the today workshop. It's finished now. Inshallah, next I will try to conduct one more workshop for the strategies of the digital transformation, that how we can plan for that. Okay. So as a conclusion, by digitalizing the experience of learning, both students and teachers may improve their skills in order to create an active educational process. Digital transformation in education can be applied in many respects, from online learning to intelligent schooling, student assessment, customized learning experiences, and online examination. Okay. So this was all about the today's workshop. If you have any question, ask now. And I am just sharing the post-test attendance sheet and the evaluation sheet. If any question, you can ask me. Post-test I did not. You're welcome.